tour
Welcome to Europe!
in Silang, Cavite.
Yeah! Philippines!
So this is the windmill.
Yeah, the windmill!
Which does not mill wind.
Really?
Why?
Sergi is here! Hello!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Alright, we are now here in our first Hanzi slash Kanji lesson.
My professor is here! Sir Gilmartin Guererro! He's actually one of my favorite professors.
Liar.
Merry Christmas!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
So why you want to learn kanji?
I want to learn kanji because, you know, in Japan, we have kanji, Japanese kanji there. And I'm curious, what's kanji?
Well, kanji, kan means Chinese. Ji means writing. For example, emoji, emotion writing. And then romanji, Roman writing or English alphabet. So Ji means writing. So kanji, Chinese writing.
Okay, so kanji means Chinese writing.
Yes, which is hard but fun to learn.
Yeah, but I've heard that Japanese kanji is still different from Mandarin, right?
There are certain differences, of course, but still the base is Chinese character. Lesson 1.
Okay.
Point number 1.
Yeah.
There are only 8 basic strokes in the writing of kanji. So we have here the falling diagonal stroke, and then short horizontal stroke, long vertical stroke, and then hook, and then horizontal line, and then diagonal, and then another diagonal line, and then another sweeping line over there. So
What is this kanji character?
this is in Mandarin Yong.
Yong.
Yong means eternity.
Yong.
Yes, because I believe in forever.
Really?
So kids, there is forever, and this is the character for it. So using all the strokes in the character for forever, you can form all of the characters in Mandarin. Point 2.
Okay.
There are 4 basic characters in kinds of characters in Mandarin. First are called pictographs. Pictographs is picture writing. That means the character comes from the appearance of the thing itself, the picture of
From
the
the
thing.
word picture, right?
Yes. So, for example, in Mandarin, sun is ru. Alright, so it is written as 1,
1,
2, 3, 4. This is the character for sun, and if you use a little of your imagination, it looks like a sun.
This line, it means it divides day and night.
And night, yes, that's so true.
This is actually day in Japanese kanji.
Yes, it's also in Mandarin.
And Sunday.
Yes, sun and then day. Sun.
So it means that one kanji could have different meanings or multiple meanings.
Exactly.
Yeah, depending on how you use it.
Yes,
Okay.
just like in English.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, another important thing about kanji or Chinese characters is the proper stroke order. So in this app, it's called Pleco, Pleco. It shows you the correct stroke order of a word.
Stroke.
So, for example, so there's a character, and if you press play, it will show you how the character is drawn or written.
Just like
1,
this.
2,
3,
4.
Sir, is it okay if we just don't follow the proper stroke?
You cannot. According to
As
the
long
Chinese,
as it's understandable.
no, that can't be, because according to the Chinese, a character that is written in not following the proper stroke order will look unnatural. Also,
Look natural. Can you identify it if I wrote a kanji character properly or not?
yes,
Really?
it will not look right, and it's proper discipline. If you follow the correct stroke order, you will learn the kanji easier. So even though their Chinese characters are poorly written, but if it follows the correct stroke order, you can follow how it's written and decipher what the character is. Another pictograph is moon.
Moon.
Yue in Mandarin.
Yue.
So the character for Yue, moon, is the crescent moon. 1, 2, little hook over there. 3, 4. So very obviously, it is the crescent moon with a cloud sailing
Where's
by.
the cloud?
The two lines in the middle.
Okay.
So again, that is
1, 2, 3, 4.
Second kind of
Second.
Chinese character are ideographs. So
Ideographs.
pictograms are the pictures of things. But what if the thing has no
Idea from the word idea?
from the word idea? It's an abstract concept. What if it does not have a physical appearance? So there are characters that
It's
are
hard
also
to draw. Idea,
it's impossible to draw.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3. So could you see how this is up?
I can't.
Well,
Maybe because of this line, it's going up. The vertical
maybe
line.
you'll better understand if we look at the character for down. Down is xia. Xia.
Xia.
Xia. Now look at xia. Down. Down is 1, 2, 3. So
This
you
is
see?
a shita in Japanese.
Really now, which means
Yeah, it means down.
Down.
Yeah, same.
As you can see, the character points down. So
Yeah.
shang, shang, up, xia,
Xia.
down. So those are ideograms. They express abstract concepts. Third kind of character
Number 3.
are what's called compound pictographs.
Compound pictograph.
Yes. So when you put two pictographs together, that's called a compound
Yeah,
pictograph.
that's why it's called compound.
Yes. So, for example, sun and moon. So,
Moon.
this is the character for sun, and then you combine it with the character for moon.
Does it mean month?
No, this is pronounced in Mandarin as Ming,
Ming.
Ming,
Ming.
Ming. No, that's no in
Sounds
Mandarin.
like a cat.
No, cat in Mandarin is Mao.
Mao.
Mao. Look at the cat saying Mao. Mao. But neko in
Neko, yeah,
neko.
in Japanese. Neko.
Alright, so when you combine the characters for sun and moon, this is the character for bright or enlightened. So you have the light of the sun and you have the light of the moon. Another common Mandarin word is hao. Hao. Hao means good, as in ni hao. Ni hao means hello.
Okay.
And ni hao ma. Ni hao ma means is how are you? One character this lady is studying is the character for love.
Love.
Love
Yeah,
is
that's
also a phonetic compound. So it's composed of two characters. The character for love is 13 strokes. 13.
Nani? It must be
1,
difficult.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah.
Alright, so in the character for I, love, it's also I in Japanese.
Yeah, I in Japanese.
So the character in the middle is the character for heart. Because love
Yeah,
comes
I can
from
see
the heart.
it here.
Yes,
This part
kokoro
is kokoro, yeah.
in
Japanese.
Japanese.
It's
And then the rest of the character is the character shuo. Shuo means suffering. So does it mean suffering from the heart?
kokoro. Yeah.
Love.
Because love can make our heart broken.
Yes.
Suffering.
There's always suffering in
Yeah.
love. But look for someone who's worth suffering for. Hashtag Hugot.
Who got like?
Yes, even here there's Hugot.
Yes. Maybe you're wondering why I use the name Acienda in my blog, in my channel. Yeah, because I was actually thinking of a Japanese name. Yeah. And then I want something that is related to love. That's why I chose I. So I means love, and then she, actually it has different meanings.
Many
She can be four. Okay. Four,
Which
as
is
in number
she.
4. It could also mean suffering.
Yes.
It could also mean death.
Yes.
Not Bernadette,
So
okay?
maybe that's why you chose that. Bernadette.
And then
Finally.
there's 2 more.
Oh.
Another meaning of she is poetry. And lastly, we have a princess. So Aisha means love, princess.
The princess of love.
Yeah.
What can you
I'm
say?
The princess of love. Love. Let's spread love and good vibes in this year.
There are 2 kinds of characters being used now. There's called the traditional characters. So far, we have been using traditional characters. In mainland China now, in order to promote literacy, there's also simplified characters. So, for example, here's the simplified character for love. This one is the simplified character. So it only has
How many strokes?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 13.
Okay.
Now, one of the things that I don't like here is that the character for heart is gone. Lastly, there are phonetic compounds. Phonetic compounds. So there are, when you look at a Chinese character, it's usually impossible to know how it is pronounced. It's not like letters where when you see a letter, you know how it's pronounced. But in characters, you really need to memorize. Now, most characters, around 80%, are what called phonetic compounds. That means it has a clue to the meaning and a clue to the pronunciation. So one of the common phonetic compounds or radicals is horse. So horse, or in Mandarin ma. Ma. In Japanese it's
Uma.
yes. So you can see the similarities with the 2 languages. So here is the traditional character for horse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the head of the horse. 6. So you can see the body of the horse and the tail, and then the legs of the horse. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, it looks like a horse.
Yes.
Ma.
Now the simplified character only has 3 strokes. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I like the previous one.
Yes, the traditional character is much more beautiful. Alright, so for phonetic compounds, the word for horse is a clue to the pronunciation. Now, when attached to another character called a radical, it's a clue to the meaning. For example, we learned the character for woman a while ago.
Yeah.
And then when you attach this to the character for horse,
Woman horse.
no, it does not
Female
mean
horse.
female horse. This character is ma. So notice horse is ma. That's called low tone, ma. This one is high tone, ma. Ma means mother.
Mother.
So again, this is a phonetic compound. first is clue to the meaning, the character for woman. And then the horse here does not mean it's a woman horse or female horse. It's a clue to the pronunciation. So when you see this character, it means woman, but it's pronounced as
okay, I got it now.
ma. So
it's like a pronunciation guide for
yes,
us.
It is.
I thought it means a female horse.
No, your mother will kick you.
No.
Another is ma,
Ma.
which has no tone, as in ni hao ma.
Ni hao ma.
Yes, it is the question mark in Mandarin.
So ma means question.
Yes.
Question in Mandarin.
So again, we have here the phonetic. This is huo. Huo means mouth, and you can see it's a picture of a mouth. It's a pictograph. And then when you combine this with a character for horse, this is ma. No tone. Ma. So it comes from the mouth and it sounds like ma. So a question comes from the mouth. That is why this is what I call the Chinese question mark.
I see. Ni hao ma.
我很好，谢谢你呢。
谢谢. How can I say goodbye?
再见。
再见。
再见。好了。再见。So this is our Kanji / Hanzi Chinese character lesson. I hope you enjoyed, and please hit the subscribe button for more vlogs from this lady, and hit the bell notification for the latest updates. 再见。